sliding and he probably felt a little bit of the heat transfer from the ground, just a tiny bit. Kind of concerned about it. Oh, how are you gonna get home now? I don't think that's gonna matter. All right, Jigsaw T. All right, we're gonna have an animal. Usually they slow it down for animals. So 100 miles an hour, 86 miles an hour. Oh, we're gonna low side. There it is. Yep. Whee! Disintegrated the bike. You see the gloves? He was sliding and he probably felt a little bit of the heat transfer from the ground, just a tiny bit. Kind of concerned about it. Oh, how are you gonna get home now? I don't think that's gonna matter. I gotta turn off my bike. I don't want the battery to die. It's not gonna blow up. What you could do in that situation is click that engine shut-off switch. It's the same concept. So there's the bike, airborne. So let's take a look at what happened here. He's got full leathers. Good, right? That's real good. But here's the thing. We're going 86 miles an hour, and it's miles an hour. We're going really fast. We're going to go ahead and put it super far down like this. Okay, we're trying to get that knee down. We're trying to, you know, get our black belt in canyon carving. Maybe do some max crashing. But this is what's happening here. We're going to low side. Low siding is not a fun thing to do, where you lose traction on one or both tires, and it just basically slips out from underneath you. There's not enough friction, not enough traction to make it to where it's going to stay on the upright. Okay, we can't do that. So we're going to slow it down, or not slow down. We're going to crash and then slow down a little bit. So he's going to check his hands. So take a look at this. Look at that. That's all it did. That's all it did. But see how much it did? If you didn't have gloves on, that's not leather that's just getting ripped off. That's your flesh. Wear gloves. You never know. I know you're not going to do 90 miles per hour in the canyons, because I don't want you to. You're probably supposed to be doing 40. But just in case something happens, gloves worked exactly. A bike and its boy. Gloves worked. Gear saved him. Let's go ahead and watch it in slow motion, because MotoStars likes to do that. And then ends it. Thanks for watching. So right here, we're starting to slip it and slide. And so his back is also getting that abrasion. And destroyed the bike. Destroyed it. All right. Whew. All right, here we go. Moto tree almost crashed immediately before I even could talk about it. All right, Jigsaw versus gravel, close call. Okay, road surface hazards. Be very careful around corners, especially in mountains like this. You could hit some gravel. There it is. That's what Max Risk did. Max Risk. Max Crash. When you're going around a corner and you're going fast, you're not going to see this in time. If you're going too fast, you're not going to have enough time to react. So when you go a little bit slower, I'm not saying slow. I'm saying slower than what this is. Okay, I says 40, but really? He was probably going a little bit faster earlier. So make sure you slow it down so you can see it ahead of time. Always scan the ground, scan up, scan the ground, maxi pad. What? No 10? No, come on, man. Don't say that. I didn't say that. No 10 said that. Don't say that. Keep saying that. Here we go. Dave's mechanics. Very low visibility. Line of sight is terrible. Around a blind corner. Is there going to be something around this blind corner? No, there isn't. It's just going to be gravity, and we're going to hit our left shoulder. What is the mechanism of injury, everybody? What is the mechanism of injury on this one? And there's going to be the crash. Okay, looks like he's got full gear. Right, Scooby Moto? Has been a crew member for 15 months. Guys, if you want to become a crew member right now, click that join button. I triple dog dare you, not double dog. Because I already know if I was going to do that, you would triple dog not to. So I'm already going to beat you to it. Anyways, so there's going to be that low side. Okay, so why did he have a low side? Well, I don't want to call it a low side. Why do you think it happened at this point? Why are we upright and the bike is kind of doing this? Like, it's really far down. I know Fortnite said to do this, and I know Moto Jitsu says to get down like this, like we're doing a dab. What I'm saying is just kind of be in line. So why are we doing this? Okay, we're pushing the bike down a lot. You're gonna have a loss of traction, and we're not really doing really good with that center of gravity. Not a good thing. So we lost some traction here, and we're gonna dump the bike. So maybe he slammed the brakes. I can't tell. It looks like he doesn't have his fingers on the brakes, but we did lose traction no matter what, and hit that left side. So left shoulder, left hip, left side of the head. So helmet will protect that. Hip will protect you. I'm sorry, hip armor will protect your hip. Right, Matt K? And then your left shoulder has impact resistance armor on it. And then if you hit your left elbow, guess what? You also have armor there. It's amazing what motorcycle gear will do for you. If your foot's trapped under, hopefully you have some motorcycle boots to protect yourself. Real quick, I'd like to say thank you to Cardo for sponsoring this channel. I'm actually using their cool little headset thingy thing so I can talk to my kids on their Cardo Pack Talks. Make sure you guys grab yourself a Cardo Pack Talk. Bold, slim, freecom, whatever you want. With the link in the description, you get a discount. Anyways, let's get back.
This biker
Alcoholic.
found that the braking hard on the bend can make you completely lose control and straighten the bike.
Yep, you can completely lose traction, but we were going straight. Hey! Hey, that's a win. I'll take that. And we're gonna check our pants around this corner. Okay. Yep. There it is. Yep. See, I told you he was gonna do that. I told you he was gonna do that. I know these things. I know these things because I would have got a little bit of brown. Going a little too fast. Start to have a little panic. So let's go back just a little bit. So he's able to make these other turns, but as soon as he sees this other turn coming around, he's going too fast. Oh crap, and just starts applying the brakes. And zoning out too, Kevin. Great answer. Could be, because you should be paying attention to the ride, right? You should be a smart rider. So we're able to make these turns.
Found out that the braking hard on the bend.
He's making turns. He's doing good.
Straighten the bike.
Can't see. Crest of the hill. Oh, now we see it. So what caused that? Going a little too fast. He was going too fast. Okay, how many times have we seen that somebody's going around corners, can't see anything, it's a blind corner, we have terrible line of sight, it's a crest of a hill, we can't see what's going on, and all of a sudden we do see what's going on, but we're going too fast. Oh crap, he starts to squeeze the brakes. He did do good progressive brake pressure. He didn't slam it, he was doing a nice squeeze. Think of it as like an orange. Okay, you're squeezing an orange. So you got an orange in your hand. We go like this and slam it. You're gonna get juice everywhere. Think of a Corona and a lime. You don't want to just slam it. You're just kind of squeezing to get it in, right? Interesting choice of words. Progressive brake pressure, same concept. Squeeze, 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 squeeze versus slamming it. Okay. Right here, going a little too fast.
Straighten the bike.
Can't see anything. Oh crap! So what happened was a brown stage maneuver. All right, here we go. Alpine rider having a lot of fun out in the mountains, blind corners, lots of rock and, okay, going a little bit low. Let's see if we low side. And there it is. We low sided. It gets to a point where I watch, you know, this is probably like the 15,000th video of somebody crashing, which is actually, now that I think about it, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. And most of them are in the corners and intersections, and in the corners, it's usually I'm going too fast on a blind corner and I low side or high side. We're gonna get through here. So when I said that it's a blind corner, you see how you can't see nothing, and that is gonna be the line of sight problem. The corner basically disappears. There we go. The corner disappears. You see how the road, where does it go? What's around that corner? You don't know. So there could be a vehicle stopped. There could be lots of road debris. We're going around here. Oh, now we can see, but you see out to the crest of the hill, can't see over that. So we're going pretty fast for the environment. His skill level might be really like high, but now he's also putting a massive amount of risk. So his skill level's here, the risk is here. I want you guys to have a skill level here, risk here. So that way you're always managing that risk. Here we go. And this is going to be that low side. So we accelerated through, and that's the moment that rear tire decided to, you know, dump out from underneath him. Now, a low side, like I said, is when the bike slides out from underneath you. So it's a loss of traction issue, okay? Guys, if you like this kind of stuff, we do this every Tuesday and Thursday on this channel at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time live. So make sure you check that out. But if you want to check out some other things like this video right here or this video right here, please do so. It supports the channel. Click that like button, by the way. Check into class. Anyways, I'll be seeing you around.